Ready, Bug? All right, we're playing. You know what that? Doki Doki Literature Plus. So what is it? It's a dating sim with a visual novel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dialogue heavy. How do you want to handle this?
Oh, I can't right now. Like reading.
Okay. Do you want me to read the girls? It's pretty female heavy cast. Okay. Your best. All right. Name for the characters. GG Bug? TV. What's the screen? Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see for yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, GG Bug. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, GG Bug, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright.
Here.
To Sayori?
Yes.
Why do you say that, Bug?
Because, like, trying her face.
I guess so. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. You at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself feel lent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you in here. Lucy, I'm trying to read, girl. You good? You just moseying over? Yeah, you're gonna step on mom's keyboard? Yeah? Okay. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your stupid-ass club, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club.
That's a fair thing to think.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. I feel like I've had this happen to me a couple times. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks a day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. What kind of voice do you think? If you're not doing what's at least on your input.
Right.
And they could be some interesting, funny voices if you want, or we can go all straight voices.
Shy girl. No.
Okay.
Like, kind of.
Literature club.
She looks like Violet from The Incredibles.
Should I base my voice off of that?
Yeah.
What does Violet's voice even sound like?
A little bit bratty. Kind of shy.
Welcome to the fuck. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah? Is that giving vaguely feminine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Alright, we got another one.
Oh, that's high pitch.
Don't say that.
I mean, come on, look at her.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
What I mean.
Way to kill the atmosphere! We're just one after another book.
She...
Do you want to voice this one? Okay.
Ah, Gigi Bug. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes. Or is Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girl. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Gigi Bud.
Monica smiles. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Gigi Bug. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make... And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. She's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you. Me. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. To keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to...
He said as a good watch. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. What is going on?
They're all into you. That's the allure of...
I guess. That's just not how... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider literature?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president, it is my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm
Monica is a really great leader. Oh, look, they're holding hands, honey. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put that away.
You could put it away. It's fine.
Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and real. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! Do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Doug, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. That is too relatable. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh no. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? I actually interact with like the history autosave skip button. Ah. Oh god.
No.
Stories with a deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually write about cute things.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example on
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea.
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is...
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable. Bond of the club. Isn't that right?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
And now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm sorry, I thought... Fiji Bug. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Oh, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed!
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. So
Monica looks over at me once more.
GG Bug, I look forward to seeing how you express it.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. And meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Gigi Bug, Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well. Yay! So we can walk home together? But now she has competition. Poor Buck. Already knows the plot. Oh. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Matinee? Yeah. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yes. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Okay. You want me with this poem? What's the first? We get 20 words in our poem. Word by word. All right. Portrait? Hey, you really like that?
No. Rainbow?
You really like that?
Oh, that's interesting. They're starting to smile or frown more based on the words we're picking? Is that what's happening?
I don't think so. I think it's just their regular faces.
Okay.
They jump up whenever they flip the page. They liked it.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Is this?
Sure. You're really going for Yuri, aren't you?
Am I? I don't know. People can write different kinds of poems. I'm just trying to get consistent here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing the first 10, you're doing the second.
Okay, that's fine. You got two more then.
Paper.
I wonder who liked that the best. I have no idea.
Hi again, Gigi Buck. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gigi Buck. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you're planning to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga equivalent.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. She can only say one word, evidently. And manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Bug always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Bug can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. That's so. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's short reads, but should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you didn't. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? You even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. You want to check out Natsuki? No, time passes. Man. It, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Oh man, we're reading the whole time, you can't read? I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? You just need a way of showing up. Something that speaks to your creative mind.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thing. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry. For cupcakes.
Anyway, we still do need to work out the details of the event itself.
Right. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I always end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it be. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Hey, that's so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. She jump scared us. She was in front of our face when we woke up. She was really, I wasn't going to be that close to the frame.
Oh.
And now she's roasting our ass for staying up late watching anime. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Yeah, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow, that's super mean. It's roasted. Sorry, but you'll thank me later.
Jesus Christ, man.
Piece of work.
Take a deep, deep breath.
I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh,
Ugh, this is uncomfortable. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. You were like, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it.
Oh.
This isn't that kind of game, is it?
I don't know.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. There was no point.
Phew. There are no buttons that close to her. In her...
In her
mall?
There.
You don't see... You would see the holes for the other... Like, you can see the hole for the other side of the button right there.
Yeah.
But you don't see it. Anyway.
I get it. I think the implication is that the ribbon is holding it together somehow. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I... Beat her for years, everybody.
Years. Many years. To prep him for this exact thing that he's doing right now.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway. Wow, you're lazy.
Is that your takeaway from that?
Yeah, that's my takeaway from that. What's your takeaway from that, honey? I'm listening.
It's not about the blazer.
Right.
It's so incredibly not about how little she cares about the blazer.
Sure.
How much more she cares that he cares about the blazer.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like, it could be anything.
She just wants
His attention.
him to do it for her.
No, not for him to do it for her. For him to give her attention.
Okay. Okay.
Like, if it were about being lazy, then
I think it's about being lazy.
it is not about being lazy at all.
Okay.
The reason she doesn't care about the blazer is because she's so focused on taking care of him.
Maybe. I'm getting to the
Mm-hmm. I'm not...
Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. What you were saying? No. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. It is impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote?
Yay! Chichibug, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, say. I fail to sound enthusiastic. Good to know I did that justice. But Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. I think that's in character for the protagonist of the visual novel.
Sure. By the way, did you remember to write your poem?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I mean, who do you want to romance, honey?
Obviously.
Monica?
Well, and I would say that, like, story-wise, because that's where my brain went first. It seems like this character that we're playing has more interest in Monica than anything else.
You think so?
Absolutely. Like, he clearly does not give a rat's ass about it.
This is probably an important part. That's a lot of stage slots. As long as
He does not care about Sayori at all. Despite her best efforts. Natsuki and Yuri clearly are interested in him, but I don't think either of them have given him enough reason to get over the fact that Monica is really popular, and he knew her from a different class, and the fact that she's showing interest in him at all is, for some reason, giving him, like, egging him on a little bit.
Sure.
I think Monica. Right
So?
now.
Sure.
It would be a curveball to pick anyone else right now.
I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, but I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
How did you go? Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
A little bit. Hopefully we can cut through the audio a little better.
Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, I want to share your poem.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Doki. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we'll all need to learn to get past.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had the same sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but there are always some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well.
Sorry, did I miss something there?
No, I just think that, like, this character that we're playing, DG Bug does not care about Sayori.
No, you don't think so?
No. The only reason he makes it clear, like, in the first 30 seconds of the game,
Sure.
that if he could ditch her every day,
He would.
he would.
Sure.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy could enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you train. That's the best way to find the kind of style that's. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find one that suits you. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, it's just because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Yeah, well, let's read it then. Want me to read? Do you want to read it?
Oh. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the sparkled fruit, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. It wasn't me. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. It couldn't have been me. I see the direction the sparkle through.
I'm just scrolling through them. So it's just this.
Oh, I see. Wait.
Maybe this. Oh.
I realized and I was looking at, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Already scorched with a permanent copy. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image.
It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Hole, infinite choices. But I was. No clue.
Yeah. Well.
So, what do you think?
It's a very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style has gotten. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some kind of epiphany. Is it about Gigi Bug? Supposed to be about the guy?
I don't know.
Like, okay. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on so strongly. Maybe after one is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing on writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific thing. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot too long, you'll get a big, dark puddle of ink. So if you move your hand around and go with the flow, that's my advice. Thanks for listening.
Alright, Buck. Go with the flow, right? Who should I show my poem to next?
I feel like we can stop ignoring Sayori. She is someone that you know.
Let's show it to her next.
Yeah.
Someone's spaced out. Hello, Earth to Sayori. Hello, Space Cadet. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Gigi Bug. What? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. That's...
All I know is that you. Woo.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well,
He's on to her.
I'm sure that's part of it. But Monica also said that you thought Sarah would like it. I think maybe, I don't know, that's the many games to do with the words, the actual words that it goes. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? When I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Gigi Bug poem. And that makes it feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Gigi Bug. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! And now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Am I wrong?
Oh, this poor girl.
Yeah.
So he's Sunshine. Obviously.
You think so?
Yeah.
Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed?
Yes. She's delusional.
Okay.
She's delusional. Like,
I really want to dig into I Want Breakfast. Give me an explanation there, honey.
she's also.
Is he
ADHD.
breakfast? Does she want to eat him?
No.
Okay.
He's not breakfast. He's Sunshine.
Okay.
If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever.
What? Gigi Bug.
Like.
Yeah. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
So the breakfast part is because she woke up late. I actually wanted breakfast. And that was the thought that entered her brain.
So it was just stream of consciousness until she got to the end and just like, I'm done with this shit. Time to eat.
Even if subconsciously, like she could have been writing about the sun initially, but even subconsciously, she's thinking about it. That's all.
And breakfast.
And breakfast, because she didn't pack.
I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out... How should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast.
It's really cute.
Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. There's no point in arguing. Thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next?
You worry because she gave it.
Okay. The book? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Hey, ma'am. You say hi to Mama? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Okay. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Yuri? It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Babe. Calm, breathing air. Calm, breathing air of the present, living in the past. Life flickers. Time back. Calm, breathing air of the present. Gotcha. That's cute. I like that. I have
I
been
flicker
Sayori's.
back.
This one feels a lot more specific than what Monica wrote.
This is the most poetic.
It's also short. It's concise. I like it. I can't imagine an especially deep meaning to it. I think it's like sensory
Tendrils
syndrome
of
or
my
something.
It must be this one.
Mhm. The last remaining street light withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bet you. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. Light flickers eye.
Cute.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. And I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write about something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bug. Where did you get ghost from?
The title?
Oh. How about a light flickering? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'll have water for this. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I'm sorry. Did she say sigh? Maybe not. There was quotation marks around it. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
She is the anime girl.
Not that you'll like it.
Remember. Like,
Natsuki.
despite the fact that they are all anime girls, she is the anime girl.
Did you hear the change in the music?
This
Eagles
this,
can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can run. Owls can speak. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
It's like the last two lines are like, ooh. What's going on there? People can try. Jesus Christ. The
Like marimba? I love it. I love it so much.
She's like the like I don't want to say it. She's too little girl for me.
Yeah.
There's no world in which we're romancing this girl.
Just child.
She's a child. She's meant to exude child energy, and it makes sense that she's the anime girl.
End discussion.
But how did that get so deep in the last two lines?
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, guys, everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing simple is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew! I guess that's everyone.
I thought you were wearing glasses.
I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant language like that. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jijibug did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jijibug liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. I like this song. This is a good song. Maybe you're just jealous that Jijibug appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jijibug started showing up. What? Is she implying that Yuri is stuffing her bra? Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
It doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jijibug? She's just trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jijibug. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. The Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jujibug? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be...
Help me, Sayori. The
You
answer
think
is
so?
help me, Sayori.
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable.
Nice.
That's your out, really? How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Gigi Bug.
Oh no.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Moving on. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
I might come off as a good leader. I'm an ordinary. I'm not very good. I couldn't even bring myself to protect. As president, it's kind of embarrassing.
It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is lazy.
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see forget myself.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, clutching my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
GG Bug, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Gigi Bug, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I consider they make good friends with you. You know, Gigi Bug, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but do we really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Can we pause here?
Yeah.
So, talk.
Closing thoughts? In menu?
Are you gonna like do a dark thing?
No, not here. Right, so closing thoughts. You lead. Did you just have to make a question?
No.
Okay.
So I think
We're on live air, honey.
there's no one here. We're recording.
Build good habits.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, that was rude. I do love you.
I think if this game is to play out the way that it seems like it, like if this were a TV show,
Sure.
and this were
I'm gonna
or an
mute
anime,
the game so we can move this.
if this were an anime,
Mm-hmm.
how I think this would play out, because
Right.
I honestly feel like I've watched something like this before.
Sure. It's fairly stereotypical right now.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he goes for the girl that he's really interested in,
Mm-hmm.
which is the popular pretty girl,
Sure, the president.
the president. Clearly, to me,
Mhm.
she seems to be fairly uninterested in him.
Monica.
Yeah, just
Okay.
a little, maybe a little bit, and she doesn't want to admit it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like maybe she's open to the possibility, but I think she knows deep down that Sayuri
Mm-hmm.
is like,
heels.
yes, and probably wouldn't want to hurt her,
Mm-hmm.
and also seems to be kind of rooting for them
Okay. Yeah,
at this point.
I believe that.
So like the direction that I think this should play out, and if it plays out the way it would, like in an anime story wise, I think he pursues her for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's some drama with the other two probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then he finally winds up with Sayuri.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the way I see this going. It doesn't have to. But if this were like, if I were writing a script,
Mm-hmm.
that's
So you would do it.
that's how because honestly, if he doesn't end up with Sayuri, she
Mhm.
better find someone amazing or realize that she's a lesbian.
Ladder, yeah, for sure.
Because she deserves better.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He better be so deep in denial that all her efforts are worth it,
Mm-hmm.
or this becomes like a, she's putting too much effort in the wrong thing,
Mm-hmm.
and she should really just, focus on herself, or she finds someone better.
It's a romance game where the whole thing is that I didn't focus on myself first. I'm not ready for romance.
Well, one of them, the one that the person doesn't end up with, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Not that romance games have any obligation to close the book on any of the other characters. They can just, it's like, screw them. Here you go. This is your person.
Mm. Okay. That's all. Okay.
Those are my thoughts. Do you have any thoughts?
No. I think it's fun, interesting.
Yeah.
Curious to see how it unfolds. We both promised not to look up spoilers for this.
Yes.
I
wouldn't
enjoy
have
like
thought of it.
experiencing it with you.
Mhm.
I think that'll be good.
Does it have like a are you really not choosing who? Like
What?
is there a conclusion that is written into the game that
I mean, from my understanding, I think there is one that's like mechanically, it's like you're more likely to get this one than the others. But I think like there are 4 endings here.
right?
Yeah, my understanding.
Okay.
Signing off. Bye bye. Bye bye.